friends, it's me, Pastor Doug, with another word of encouragement for the day, for today, Tuesday, January 26th. And today's word comes out of James chapter 5, verses 1 through 4. And it's one of those passages that if we're not careful, we can misinterpret it or misunderstand it or misapply it. And so hang with me, and together we'll see if we can make some sense out of what James, the brother of Jesus, says. He writes this. He says, "Now listen, you rich people. Weep and wail because of the misery that is coming on you." Okay, first of all, ouch, right? That stings a bit. He goes on to write this. He says, "Your wealth has rotted and moths have eaten your clothes. Your gold and your silver are corroded, and their corrosion will testify against you and eat your flesh like fire." Okay, geez, James, calm down a little bit, right? It really seems like James is just coming out swinging and criticizing rich people simply for being rich. But that's actually not what's going on here. James is actually not just criticizing rich people, he's criticizing powerful people for using their wealth to take advantage of others. He goes on to write this. He says, "You've hoarded your wealth in the last days, and the wages you failed to pay the workers who mowed your fields are crying out against you." Do you see what's going on? He's actually criticizing powerful people for not paying their workers, powerful people for taking advantage of the powerless. I remember as a kid, I used to deliver newspapers, and I would go around one day a week and collect the fees for the newspaper. And it was always so hard to collect from certain people. There's always a few people. In fact, there was this one guy that was never home, or he never had cash, and he never paid. And I remember I ended up having to pay because I was still responsible for turning in the same amount of money to the newspaper company. And so if I didn't get paid, I still had to pay the newspaper for the number of newspapers that I was supposed to deliver. So this guy was ripping me off, and there wasn't anything I could do about it. I was an 11-year-old kid. What was I going to do? And that's kind of what's going on here. James is criticizing powerful people for using their position and using their wealth and using their political power to take advantage of the powerless. Friends, may you and I be on guard against that kind of attitude. Any place in our lives where we might unintentionally or intentionally use our power to take advantage of others. Friends, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.